For this reason also. For this reason also. For what? Since the day we heard of it, we have not ceased to pray for you and to ask that you may be filled with the knowledge of what? Thank you. So that you may be filled with the knowledge of His will. You need to know what His will is. See, if He's Lord, if He's supreme in authority, then you need to know what His will is. That you may be filled with the knowledge of His will in all spiritual wisdom and understanding, so that you may walk in a manner worthy of the Lord. How are you going to walk in a manner that's worthy of the Lord if you don't know what His will is that you need to walk in? You can't. So you need to know what His will is so that you can walk in it. See, if you're walking in the will that God has for Billy Graham, you're not walking in a manner worthy of the Lord. Well, why? Billy Graham's this, that. But you're not Billy Graham. See, Billy Graham needs to walk in the will of the Lord for him. You need to walk in the will of the Lord for you. Now, while there's character similarities, there's different purposes. It's kind of like if my left hand wanted to do what my right hand does, it'd be a mess. Because the will for that I have for my left hand is different than the will that I have for my right hand. See, my right hand does the writing. Now, can you imagine me? That doesn't work. Paper be going all over. I mean, one hand has to hold the paper. I mean, have you ever attempted to write something and without holding the paper? So then you put this hand down, and it just makes it so simple. But but people think, well, you're right-handed, right? Yeah. Ah, so your right hand's pretty important. Mm-hmm. But see, without my left hand, the paper would be a mess. Are you hearing me? How many like walking on their hands? How many got feet to walk on? See, I mean, you'd rather walk on your feet than you would your hands. So, what's more important, your hands or your feet? They both have a responsibility. See, Billy Graham may have a responsibility, but so do you. And so you have to find out what God's will is for you so that you can do what you do so that God can be glorified. And so that you can walk in a manner that's worthy of the Lord. Okay? Don't be somebody else. Be who you're supposed to be. And you do that by knowing what His will is for you.